Hello, Contemporary World Problem students. Welcome to your Asynchronous Tuesday content exploration. And let me show you a little bit about what we're doing. We are looking at an informative writing standard, but instead of taking a couple of weeks to do a long essay process, I was really kind of interested in how the rest of the school during SBAs, during the standardized tests that we're doing on campus, how they're having to take a document and then have like a short amount of time and just take a document and write. And so I wanted to spend some time on that skill and kind of simulate that this week. Before we do that, I wanted to give you guys some student exemplars. So today, your learning target is that you're going to be able to organize your thoughts and learnings about a climate change solution. So that's what we're going to do over the next couple of days into a multi-paragraph informative essay. Today, what we're going to do is we're going to be reading, scoring, and reflecting on the organization in some SBA student exemplars. So you're going to click here on this Pear Deck to access this. And I think I'm going to try and join as a student. Cool. Let's see. This immersive reader actually might be really helpful for this activity because these Pear Deck slides have a lot of text on them. So I'm going to close out, right now, but that immersive reader button is right there. Okay, so week 3 informative essay, that's what we're doing. Let me click on the next one. Here's the directions. There's going to be 3 student exemplars from the SBA test in the slides below. For each one, you're going to be looking at how well they organize their ideas. You're going to score the essay. You're going to review the score from the SBA test graders, and then you're going to take a second look at each essay to identify strengths and challenges. Okay. So on these next couple slides, there's going to be, like I said, 3 essays, and you're going to look at it a couple of different times. Here's the rubric that the SBA uses for organization and purpose. And so it's helpful to review this. Essentially, I'm going to start by just looking at the level 3 or meeting. The response has an evident organizational structure and a sense of completeness, though there may be minor flaws that do not interfere with the overall coherence. The organization is adequately sustained between and within paragraphs. The response is generally focused. So the word coherence means that everything kind of sticks together. You have an overall structure, and then you have parts that fit in. Instead of having one paragraph that kind of heads off in one direction, another paragraph that's kind of heading off in that one. So you can see that if you go down to a level 2 or a level 1, there might be an inconsistent organizational structure. You might have some ideas that are loosely connected, or the organization might be sustained a little bit between paragraphs, but it might have some drift, like you might drift off into this or that idea. Okay, so I just wanted to give you some chance to read some of these. So this first one, using the internet wisely, here's the student response. I don't have the writing prompt, but essentially this student was given some documents and was asked to write a short essay or multi-paragraph essay about using the internet wisely. So your job is to score it, level 1, level 2, level 3. Feel free to go back to the rubric on slide 3 to take a look. But here's where I also want to tell you about the immersive reader. So if you click on this immersive reader button right here, it will turn the text that's on that slide into something that might be a little bit easier to read. Also, it'll allow you to have it read out loud to you. Okay, so that's a helpful thing. A couple of other features up here. You can change the text size. Let's see, what else can you do? You can highlight nouns and verbs. That's kind of interesting. You can have it translate into another language. So if you want to translate the essay into Spanish or another language and then have it read it, the immersive reader can do that. And then so when you click back out of the immersive reader, you're just back on the Pear Deck slide. So immersive reader, to have it play out loud or to have it translated into a different language. Okay, so then this is the short essay here, and you're going to score it. Then move on to the next slide where it'll tell you the score, and you're going to then say what you're going to read the student or the SBA response. So this first one, I'm kind of giving it away because you can see it. But you're then going to highlight what did the SBA scorers say was something that was missing. And then you're going to highlight that response there. Okay. And then you're going to come back to the essay one more time and then answer a text response. What could this student do to improve? And with that being said, looking ahead, there's also 2 more essays that are there. Okay, so I'm going to close out of that. That is what we're doing today. And when you're done, or I guess looking ahead to tomorrow, we're going to take a look at your responses off of this Pear Deck and have that be a part of our in-person lesson tomorrow. Hope you guys have a good one. Look forward to talking to you tomorrow.